Hey, Yakumo.
Hi Leo.
Um, Welcome to come back to the Yakumo and Lee conversation. So this is a channel about the idea of being original. And Yakumo is an independent brand um, practicing music and education and photography and many more. So today we are just continue talking about the exhibition we work together in Pier 2, Kaohsiung. Um, so now we are already in the show. Last time we talked about the preparation of the show.
Yeah.
So during the show, what do we do? Today is what we are going to record the memory. So
Yeah.
do you remember what did we do at the time?
Of course, the basic thing we have to do is we went there every day. When we went to the space every day to reception, kind of like reception, because we don't really have a reception there. We have uh, we have uh, uh, we have a deal with the coffee shop. They provide a space, but basically when you get there, um, nobody, if we're not there, nobody will contact um, this audience or visitor. So we went there every day to see if we can encounter
Some
new
strange
friends.
people.
Yes, new friends,
There are
new friends.
lots of strange people. um, yeah, we are like the host. Yeah,
Yeah,
um, is I think it's very similar to both. Like you're running a gallery, or you are the curator. Yeah, we are the curator.
yes, yes.
But curator don't necessarily
Show every
attend.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the exhibition, or artist. Yeah, like
yeah,
every time I go to different exhibition, um, I wonder like I think there's some kind of policy. Okay, there's a policy that the gallery they don't want the artists to be there for the I think for some legal reason or for some commercial reason. Um, but normally they have people there to take care of the situation. Yeah, they
yeah.
they have to sense the environment. They have to be able to smell the the
The
you know
possible, the
potential
potential
intention
customer.
collector. Yeah,
Yeah,
from the collectors. So I think that's very important. I think that's why we decide to be there every day.
yes.
Um,
We have to practice that too.
it was not easy actually. If I recall, in the beginning it was fine, but then you feel like it is a long time, and um, it's almost like you are like it's like you work for the space, yeah. so so you need to be there every day, and
Yeah, I can recall that feeling. Yeah, sometimes there's this kind of uh, uh, illusion that you seem to work there. But of course, it's because we co-work and we don't have other at that time we don't have other colleague to help us deal with that. But it's still fun because we're free. We don't just sit there. We didn't just sit there. We walk around, and for me, I also document the the scene. I took pictures at that time.
Yeah, I think this is what I just mentioned. Is very important um, because we basically work for ourselves. So we decide how are we going to do it. I think that's the most beneficial part when you just work on the show by yourself. I think yes. Plus, it was nice to work as two people. So if you do it alone, you probably also a little bit different. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so, how many days? You remember how many days you took the photos? Like, you,
How many days?
I think you.
I think probably every day. So
Mm,
yeah, I would find. I would try to find. I would try to find some interesting angle, perspective. So
mhm,
whenever I find it, I would document it, and
mm,
yeah, I think I did it every day. So we had a 1 month 1 month exhibition. So those pictures uh, are are taken throughout the months.
yeah. We also received a lot of critics. Yeah, I remember the critics from from different people. Mm, from Professor Zhen.
Yeah.
Um, and by the way, the professor he's a teaching uh, in the university in southern Taiwan, and
Yeah.
he has a great taste of classic music, and he has a lot of
And traditional Chinese art.
philosophical ideas. So yeah, his opinion was always useful for us.
So
And
what do you remember and share with our
yeah,
audience?
I think he was talking about. I think he saw the connection with um, the Chinese calligraphy and the abstract art because they know each other. Yeah, so
Yes.
that's I think he sensed that. I don't believe most of the people sense that. I think most of the people came and some they have um, known the artist for a long time, so they knew he had some kind of background. Um, but to connect the specific to the art element, I think not many people did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and not many people have that kind of background. I
Hmm.
think who visit our show, visit our exhibition.
Yeah. That's that's very interesting. Yesterday I saw a show in French 2024. It's a French national TV channel or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
they are discussing those 2024 Olympic, like, so it's going to be in Paris, yeah.
Yes.
And it caused lots of problem. But anyway, one of them, he's actually a British, he a British American. I know he lives in Paris, and I was talking about those restaurant, the people who have some attitude. Um, and if you check your menu, you're not sure you're going to order, they are going to give you attitude. Like, um, and the and he said, yeah, of course, like because those are not the professional visitors, so they don't know how to order. Like, okay, so so they
Professional
so you are
professional
expecting,
visitor
you have,
to a restaurant.
how to say that, eater, people who eat,
Professional eater.
professional. So
Devour.
yeah, this is so funny because I think only in a French context they were discussing this.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. It's not very easy uh to up how do you say to appreciate the what they
there
mentioned.
should be um, there should be another catalog for Michelin to give the eaters stars. So so you can not only
Okay.
restaurant or there's an extra business idea over there.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
are like anyway, so in a art exhibition, we're talking about that they are not professional professional
Professional
visitors.
audience.
So
Professional, not professional collectors.
so they don't really know what is going on, but they like to take photos. They like
Yeah.
to be in the environment,
Yeah.
feeling good. Um, Even invite their friends. There are some friends. They also invite their friends. I think those are very nice. It was
Yeah.
almost like a small reunion. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the most interesting part I found. Obviously, we are also practicing how do we sell, but I think that we didn't expect too much. Yeah, at the time.
Mm.
Although we have certain goal, and we reached somehow sales goal. I think we cover the cost and we also make some money
Yes.
based on the scenario. I think we are doing okay. Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah. Yeah. Just like we mentioned before. If if we realize there are some other interaction, some events we can generate at that time, it will just be more fruitful, more yeah. I think it could be more fruitful, but at that time it was okay. It was fine to meet some people and to watch them appreciate those our work was also quite interesting when you look at those people. Yeah.
yeah, it's just the matter. There's some people you don't feel like they will take their time and actually look into those art, but they did. Even some people you don't feel like they have a certain interest in art. I think that at least open a door for people to discuss, to think. While I'm here, like, like,
Yes, I think this might be considered as one of the achievement that we did that time, because we choose a kind of semi-open space, right? It's a place that everyone can go into, and some are just, I believe some or most of them were there for a cup of coffee. They might not expect um, to join an exhibition like that, but when they came into a door, they just invited, right? They just invited to the show. So why not? Uh, during the coffee time, they can, of course, stand up and walk around, take a look. Why not? They're just there, right? Yeah. So I think maybe some of the people that you mentioned that might not look like who will appreciate our work in everyday life. They might just feel that they're invited,
they
and
might,
we
yeah,
did the invitation. Yeah,
they might be
naturally.
it, for some people, it can be the only time they join this kind of
Yeah, yeah,
exhibition.
yeah.
And
They might not decide to walk into a gallery, but it's easy to walk into a coffee shop.
exactly, and also like, you know, in the environment, um, I would say if there's a proper collection orientation in terms of buying art, I think Kaohsiung is still in the stage of I don't know the
You
uh,
think it still has
I think
potential?
no, I think it stay in the similar impressionism time
Oh,
where, even before the cubism. I think most of the people when okay, there's a general appreciation of art,
yeah,
and there's people who purchase, they collect art. Those are different, yeah. And I think for the general people, maybe they have wider tolerance. They probably try different things,
yeah,
but for collectors, it's very narrow. So we
yeah. They
did,
have different consideration, so it is natural. Yes.
yeah. So I think I can say it is far behind in comparison to many major cities in the West.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It
hard to
is.
compare, but you feel like when people are the majority today, for example, I know in New York, it's probably Basquiat, yeah, post so-called post pop art, like those are recent, more recent compared to impressionism, yeah. Or people still collect those confirmed local Taiwanese artists. Like those are very narrow, yeah.
Yeah,
While in this kind of environment, we present
Yeah.
We present a different, different kind of art, different approach. It's almost like the element of the art is like a sharp knife, like it's like
Mm-hmm.
to challenge this environment and obviously challenge many of the buyers too. When we approach them, I remember this one, and he was he was talking to somehow himself too. He was saying like, not he doesn't understand. He he doesn't understand totally. He said,
Oh, I
in,
remember that. I
in
remember that. I know. You mean
yeah,
that
there's
very
the
interesting,
business owner. Yeah, he's
the very interesting grandpa, right?
but
Very
he's
interesting.
a owner of the company. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
a big
yeah.
company. Not
Very friendly, very interesting,
yeah.
very, very honest, right?
But this is
He's very honest, and
but
he's also a painter
this
himself.
is I think this is really uh, important information for us to collect intelligent that we collect those um, because like look like their concern is so different from our concern. Yeah, when obviously he's rich, yeah, he can
Yeah,
afford it and
yeah,
he has the intention to buy it,
yes,
but his concern is okay, let's say if I buy it and I know I hang it on my wall at home in my living room, and my friend came. If my friend came,
ask some question. How would I answer?
how can I answer? Like I would be like a fool. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
so that's the concern we maybe didn't realize, and obviously for people like him,
mm,
he requires some kind of art history before purchasing this kind of art, if he's willing, if he has
yeah,
time.
yeah,
So it's like it again. Those are the lessons I learned. You can't just have a show. You can't just sell art. You have to have a backup. Yeah, you have to
yes.
have something to
You
support
also
it.
have to do some education too.
Exactly, it's whole package. Yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
yes. But I remember we didn't intend um to like forget. No, nobody intend to forget. We didn't uh yeah, we didn't intend to forget that part. I remember we do discuss we did discuss these things, and we had our uh, had our I remember had some story. Yes, we have some saying about our work, but we just didn't um okay, we didn't show it in a long paragraph
the thing
to
is,
people.
the thing is like I think we explain something regarding the process of the artist, the show, where it is from, and the background.
Yeah,
But somehow maybe we should have more complete art history to back up,
yeah,
which
yeah. We should
we
prepare that kind
which
of.
we only did when there's a specific people. They are professional visitor. I remember there's a lady. Yeah, there's a lady. She came. and she seems like she's a real collector. I remember. Um, with and she showed, I think she showed some sincere interest, in our works. People like that. I think I did mention something about the different stage of art history, and why we were working on this, and for that, because I think the problem is, even you mentioned the history, I think most of people they separate the the you know the exhibition, the art purchase, and the history, um, because in our environment it's more like that. Everything's separate. Yeah, okay. You go to school, you learn art history. You are a professor, you are a teacher, so it's just a knowledge. It's like nothing to do with the art market.
Real life, or yeah.
Yeah, or the real life, the creation, but everything connect to each other. Yeah, um, I think that is so-called practical,
Yeah.
while many practical people don't get it. But this is so-called practical when you connect everything as a society and you apply those concepts. So the history is not only in the book, in the museum, but also you are using it. Yeah, and better you are creating
Yeah,
value.
we're living in the history. We're living in the history, in fact, right?
No, I mean, we when we treat history, we treat it separately.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
for example, the art market, you should connect it, everything. Yeah, the history is actually being used to define what is the value. The history
Hmm.
is the thing we're supposed to challenge also. Yeah.
Yeah,
So otherwise, where's your reference? You don't have a reference. You don't have the base to build up. Yeah. For example, like physics. If you want to come up with a theory, you need to know all those foundation. Yeah. All those basic theory from Newton, from I know Stephen Hawking. Like you have to understand everything to be able to proclaim your idea, because you are challenged those ideas. Yeah,
yeah.
some you are using as a foundation, some you are challenged, but basically it's a same idea. But in art, again, you need a reference to be able to, yeah, to build your theory. And art history is because art is not so much like, okay, if I want to proclaim anything, you need to be able to draw like Leonardo da Vinci. No, this is not how they build, you know, the foundation today. Obviously, if you can draw like Leonardo, it would be wonderful. But it's not the true requirement. The true requirement is to understand what is your reference and what are you challenging, based on your idea. How valuable is your idea? Yeah? Can your idea be applied on everything? That's, I think that's the key. But what I just mentioned, especially when it comes to the art sales, it is um, it's very foreign for the people we meet
Hmm.
at the time. So that even you understand all those things,
Yeah.
it doesn't connect. It didn't connect well. So I think that was my main challenge at the time. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But having said that, we still create. I remember it was at least 5,000 US dollar sales. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we still. did well. I think we did well. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
because we kind of in the end we kind of focus on several we think that is the most potential collector.
yeah,
So maybe we didn't do a lot to those that we just met for the first time, but uh, we did work out on those um, potential collector.
yeah, yeah. So it was good. This is during the show, and so there are more things happen after the show and close to the end of the show. So maybe we'll discuss next time. Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
would be good.
yeah. I remember we have some invitation because we did a show. So that is that would be the next episode. So thank you for today, and thank you everybody
Thank everyone.
for continuing following. Feel free to contact us. We like to have some discussion, and if you have any question regarding the exhibition, you can also contact us. So, okay, until next time,
Until next time.
see you.